What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed for another Evolution Career Mode tournament thing. We are all the way up to 1982, and today we will be playing through the 944 Cup, which does mean, of course, that we have to go look at the new car lot for our shiny new toys option. So this is a front-engine car, 944, just the standard 944 coupe is what we get start off with here. 39 grand. We've already bought a 911 Carrera RS. We've talked about that, and we've driven that actually a couple times now, maybe two or three times. But that was a little bit cheaper than the 944, I guess, in 1982 when new, but significantly cheaper than the 3.3 911 Turbo Coupe, which was over twice as expensive there, if my math is correct. So, yeah, we'll go right into this. We do have the money, 194,000, no problem. But this will be our first time driving 944, just some hideous color options. I don't know what they were thinking back then, but we will purchase the 944, brand new piece for us. I'm not going to do any upgrades. Hopefully we won't need them in this tournament. If we crash out and die like we did in the 914 tournament a couple back, we will come in and make some adjustments and then try it again. But 5 races here. This is our longest tournament to date so far. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. Just because I'm curious, we're going to look at next time out. We'll play a 911 challenge, turbo challenge, whatever this is. So we'll finally get to drive that brand new 911 Turbo, but that is going to be only 4 races. So this is the longest tournament to this point. After these tournaments, we have the classic club races, which I'm really looking forward to. That should be a lot of fun. But yeah, we'll go right into this. 5 races. Pyrenees is the first one up, and we will jump right into it. Again, 10 grand entry fee, but lots of opportunity to make some money here. Pyrenees, which we just drove to end the last episode, I believe. We are going to be going in the other direction to start, so kind of one of those remix things, I guess.
3, 2, 1.
A little bit of a different sounding car. We have pop-up headlights here, though, I believe. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. There they go. They fold away nicely. Also, we are apparently very slow. I just realized that they have all completely driven away from us, which is okay. Very slow. So hopefully we'll be able to keep up. Maybe this won't be like the 914 tournament. We won't have too much difficulty. Again, to start out here, the very first race, it is very important to try to get to like second or third, just so that we can be in touch and try to start a little bit further forwards. But with this kind of performance, we're just getting left behind. I think that might be a tall task. Very understeery, so we might need some more front grip for sure. Still last. There's Backlash. He's bringing up the rear for now. Or once I get past him, he will be at least. So yeah, very slow. Nothing like the Carrera RS 2.7 that we had. We can't even keep up on the straights with Backlash. So, all right, this is not going well. What we're gonna do is we are going to X out of this and get some upgrades, because this is gonna be really boring if I have to do all 5 of these races again. Just to realize, no, I just want to go to the game menu. Not the whole game menu, just the, okay, whatever, it's fine. So yeah, we burned 10 grand there on our entry fee, but we definitely need some parts. So we will go in and get some new parts, I suppose. Should we just get everything? I don't know. I'm always hesitant to just get everything, but I also don't, oh God, there's a supercharger kit. Okay. Let's start from the bottom and go up. How about that? Slicks, yes. I guess we'll get an extra stiff sway bar. I don't know what that exactly does on this game again. Fiberglass, 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 professional shocks, professional springs. So we're going to be spending quite a lot of money on this here. Close ratio gearbox. I guess we can get a quick shifter also. Professional brake package. That's going to be very important. Stage 4 supercharger. Yes, we want the whole shebang. High performance exhaust. I love how it's medium performance exhaust, as if that's supposed to be like an intermediary upgrade. You just go to the shop and you look at the parts available and they go medium performance. Okay. Anyways, replacement ECU. We have our high butterfly intake system, so we don't need any of this stuff. Light and flywheel would be good. Big bore throttle body is fine. So 17 grand we're about to spend on parts. Plus we're going to have to get another entry fee, but we should be able to get some of, this is not, yes, it is the right place. I'm dumb. We should be able to get some of this money back from some old parts, but yeah, we want high butterfly, we want high performance exhaust, we want a supercharger for sure, so that we can maybe keep up on our starts here. Maybe, maybe not. Professional brakes, we didn't even have to use the brakes, but That's okay. Close ratio gearbox with a transmission quick shift, racing springs, racing shocks, all sorts of lightened panels, hood, doors, quarter panels. So what I say we spent 17 grand. A lot of this stuff we'll probably get like 8,000 back, I would assume. But now we have a much better equipped car to go and challenge this, which is good. I need that. Because apparently we were very slow, much like the 914 tournament. So unlike that tournament, which I think was 2 races, we might as well just quit out, cut our losses and try again. Standard shocks, standard tires, stock tires. So we made about 5 grand. So we spent 12 grand roughly net on this. We gotta go, of course, and pay the entry fee over again, but that's okay. That's not the end of the world. Yeah, what the heck? Another entry fee, another 10 grand gone. So we just wasted 10 grand. But that's okay. Maybe we'll actually be semi-competitive now because we were absolutely nowhere. So, Stage 4 Supercharger, we probably gained like 900 horsepower. But we'll see immediately here how fast this thing is now. Oh yeah, not even the same car. Not even close to the same car. We still might not be faster than everybody else, but at least we're going to be not dead last at this point. Hello, just a touch, we're good. I don't even know who this is, Leadfoot. There we go. Yeah, okay. We may be a little bit too OP now, but that's okay. I'd rather do that. I know it's not fun for the playthrough, but I don't want to drive 5 races to just come back and figure out that we're washed. So we're now very fast. We have a very fast 944, which is fine. It's on slicks. It's got a stage 4 supercharger, which is bonkers. And again, I don't like doing this. I don't like getting all these upgrades, making all these adjustments, and then coming back through. But I was not going to waste my time and your time as a viewer to drive through these 5 races, take 30 minutes just to go back through when we were in last place and have to do them all again. So might as well just eat it to start, come back out, get some upgrades, or all the upgrades, I guess, because whatever. I had no idea. I had no idea if all the upgrades was going to put us right at the front like this, because we were so far off in last place that I thought maybe there was no chance. At least in the 914 Cup several episodes ago, we were semi-competitive without upgrades. This, we were dead last. Quarter of the way around the lap, we were nowhere. We couldn't even pass Backlash. It looks like Paris has had some kind of issue. He's down in last now, so he's having a rough tournament. But yeah, now the car is very fast, so hopefully that just means we'll be able to stack some money from these 5 races, get some victories, get our nice tournament bonus, hopefully get some safe bonuses, get some money coming back since we burned not just about 12 grand on upgrades, but also another $10,000 entry fee that we didn't need to spend. But this will be good. This will be kind of a recovery. We don't have to buy a car, thankfully, before the next episode with the 911 Turbo Cup Challenge, whatever it is, because we bought that when it was new in previous episodes. So thankfully we won't have to spend another 80 grand or whatever that is on that. But this will be good. This will be kind of a nice relaxing. Those of you that watch my iRacing content, this will be one of those therapy drives that we talk about when I'm in the Clio or the Kia or the Ford GT2 by myself, just riding around making laps as the only competitor in the class. This is kind of like that. This is just we're in a class of our own, and we're going to have a nice relaxing drive through the countryside as we are just going to absolutely blitz the entire field here. We're going to come close to a lap record, even though we started at the very back. There's the finish. Just a couple seconds off from the lap record. Big old jump. Mega speed. That was brisk. The car is very brisk. But Paris only gets back to 6th place there. We did place first. Convincingly. Do get our safe bonus, so good lap time there. Not quite as fast as the Carrera RS, but fast nonetheless. And Zone Industrial for race 2, we don't have any damage to repair. This is race number 2 of 5, which is great. We do get to start from the front, and we know the car is rapid. Again, I think this is my favorite track of the entire game, so hopefully this will go well. But we're ready to go. From the front once again. There we go. They're still beating us on acceleration, though. You see Dylan there behind, at least matching us. Even though we have like basically a fully upgraded car, stage 4 supercharger, doing a treat to get us off the line very quickly. Still about 12 seconds 0 to 100, which seems pretty long to me, but that's okay. This is the 80s. Everything was worse in the 80s, so except music. Music was good in the 80s, as my parents will attest to. Anyways, I digress. Regardless, we will jump into the shorter section here, even though again it's more technical, it's very difficult, tricky. You gotta be perfect with your lines and stuff because it's narrow, but it is faster. Oh, okay. I don't want to talk about it. I've talked before about it hasn't come up yet. The way I'm having to play this is on the keyboard arrow keys, just like I did all these years ago, back when I was playing this for the first time when I was a kid. And occasionally they will get like sticky and stuck just because of the game programming and because of how keyboards work. You know, they're still sticky keys, whatever. And that's exactly what happened. It held my left directional button just a little bit longer than I wanted to. It was just stuck at the, you know, just push it again to get it to pop out, and that was just enough to drive us straight into the wall. Thankfully, we didn't die. This has been a great exercise with this 944 of how to waste money now that we're going to have about a $15,000 repair bill after this event. But thankfully, we didn't die, so we maintained first position. Car is hampered quite a bit as far as pace and handling. We are having to drag this along, essentially, because it does want to turn quite badly to the left while going straight. But that's okay. If we can just kind of get through this, we'll be able to repair it for the next event. Not a huge concern. Unfortunate and not ideal, but not the worst case scenario. We didn't die, like I said. We didn't go flipping through the air and explode, so should still be okay. Paris is having a terrible time. He's having a tournament. I think it was last time out that Dylan had that terrible, like, couple of rolls or something like that. Last time out Dylan had. Paris is having a similar thing. He's down in last place, really struggling again. Just trying to make it to the end here. Just a terrible drive by him, but seems like because of our close ratio box here, we're almost maximizing the speed of this car, just about. Either way, we're still plenty good. Yeah, it seems like we're hitting the chip at like 145, and it's like bogging down and slowing us down there, you see. Maybe it's just this poor handling, but regardless, a couple more corners to go. Don't need to do anything fancy here. Nice and conservative. Not going to be a record-breaking win by any means, nothing close, but we'll get through it, and that's going to be a victory. Okay, well that was not ideal by any stretch of the imagination, but we did technically make it, and we did win, so
You won the race.
we did win the race. That was not pretty, but it's okay. Didn't get our safe bonus, obviously. I absolutely destroyed the car. That's pretty straightforward and common sense. Let's see how bad the repair bill is before the next event. It is Monte Carlo 3. Oh, it's only $6 grand. I forgot everything was cheap still back then, but $6 grand is still $6 grand. Not ideal, but that's okay. All right, we're ready. Monte Carlo, we do get start from the front, which is good. Again, hopefully no mistakes. It's Monte Carlo 3. It appears to be reverse, actually, which is all right. Neither good nor bad, it just is. Only 2 laps, thankfully. Nice short circuit, short laps, that's good. Again, I don't remember at all which of these circuits are which, so the fact that it's 3, they all pretty much look the same and use most of the same elements in them, doesn't actually help me at all for knowing how to get around them because they all blend together. But anyways, does mean we're going to end with the hairpins here. We gotta not over jump this jump because it leads to a corner that we actually have to make. Again, their sticky keys just a little bit delayed turning back to the right. I don't know if that's because this right key is broken. Now I'm questioning if it's not the right key that's not reacting fast enough, not that the left key got stuck. That was close, but we made it. I don't know what it is, but we made it. We survived. We do have to make a right-hand corner here, so nice and early on the brakes. Make sure we get into here. Nose turned. Perfect. Easy. Float through there. Hairpin time. Should be able to make up time on the AI cars through here. Floats very nicely. Again, probably not going to be a lap record here. But still very competitive. We might be close, actually. I lied.
That's your first
it
lap.
was a lap
You're in
record.
first place. This is the last lap.
First lap record, we get a flying start to the second lap, so maybe this one will be even faster. So, less than a minute and a half to go here. Now that I kind of sort of know where I'm going. Hopefully we don't have any issues with the Directional arrow keys again. Carry a little more speed up through there this time. A little bit understeer, but we're still good. Big gap, 17 seconds. The AI really does not like that hairpin. They really struggle through the hairpin. I'm not sure why, because it seems pretty easy to navigate, but they don't like that for whatever reason. There we go. Alrighty. Again here, nice easy on the brakes. Straight line braking so the thing doesn't swap and snap on us. But it's handling pretty well with all the upgrades we put into it, predictably. Nice wide entry to make sure we get online, which we did a terrible job of. Very unbalanced car, but we're going to be good enough to make it through there. This should still be another lap record. We have plenty of time to get back to the start-finish line, so this will be even better than that first lap. Probably like a 25, I would assume here. Go to the left of the fountain once again. Keep it flat, keep it pinned, be brave, navigate. And there we go. Yeah, probably 25 or 26 that was. 1 minute 25, 26 obviously. Not too shabby.
You placed first.
We did indeed. Not too shabby at all. 126 best lap. So pretty good lap there. We beat them all by, what, 22 seconds almost?
You're
So
the tournament leader.
we do get a safe bonus from event number 3, thankfully. So we're making some good money. We do have a lap record, which is awesome. Again, good to get some money back. We don't have to purchase a car before the next one, so we're doing good. On the Corsica next. And then we'll have one final event at Schwarzwald, and then we will be done with this. So again, we are going to start kind of on reverse end. Whoa, the ground is no longer existing. There it is. Okay, we're good.
2, 1, go!
So, doing this in reverse here this time. Not a problem, no matter. Through here nicely. Hairpins will come up early in the lap right at the start. Dylan and Steele getting pretty racy behind us. Not my slickest moment there. Don't want to talk about it. We're still good because the AI sucks at hairpins. Managed to maintain the lead even though I absolutely wrecked that. That was just awful. But it's all good. We survived. Again, no mistakes here is the key. Nothing to worry about. No drama if we can just keep it on the black top. Keep it on the gray stuff. Again, appreciate you all so much for watching this. I'm really enjoying this playthrough. It's been so awesome. I've talked about it in pretty much every episode, but this is such a nostalgic game from my childhood, and I'm just loving getting to play back through this. So, tons of fun. Jump back into the left route here through the early tunnel. These paths, of course, cross here if you're familiar with this track in the game and you've seen some of these parts before. There we go. Cross over. There we go. And we'll rejoin the other pathing here. Carry a little bit more momentum out of this. It's a straight line. Another tunnel coming up. There we go. Rejoin, and now we're all going to be back on the same path. And then we have shortcut coming up here. Again, we'll just jump in here nice and slowly, nice and easily. No reason to push. We have a nice big advantage. There we go. Not too crazy, nice and slow. Walls are very sharp through this mining shortcut, so no need to bump any of that. We'll come out over the big bridge. And we're into the last chunk of the track now. Just a couple of corners to go. One more tunnel, one more little jump that we're going to have to make sure we don't overblow and slam into a wall. If you didn't watch the factory driver mode, you missed some good moments and some good laughs from that also, as I'm just about going to murder that wall there. Paris has gotten back up to 4th in this one. This is the corner, of course, where in one of those driving challenges, a cop absolutely murdered me right through that corner, so that was good fun as always. And that is race number 4 in the books. I don't know if we have an uncontestable margin. I would assume not, because I think Dylan's finished second in all the races, but 4 points is obviously plenty of margin with one race to go. We do win once again. Another safe bonus, thankfully, just missing the 1, which is fine. And Oh, new track record. Cool. Good. So car is very fast, as we've talked about. Very OP. But we will head to Schwarzwald here for the final event of this tournament, and then we will be done, be wrapped up with the 944 Cup. So, yeah, been very fun to drive this. Glad that the car is so crazy fast, makes my job easy. Obviously, this is also reverse Schwarzwald, so a lot of reverse circuits here. They're starting to mix things up on us, make sure I'm paying attention. So we're gonna have the little village up to start here with some of the shortcuts. Waterfall, of course. And then we're gonna end back through the town, which is fine by me. We gotta make sure we jump in the shortcut correctly from this direction. It's gonna be on our left instead of our right. Make sure I'm on my toes. Alright, here we go, into the kind of bit that we can straight line and be cheeky about. Much slower over the grass, as we've talked about. This is actually a corner that you do have to slow down for. You don't want to cut too much there because there's a fence there, but we make it through that. Open this section up. A little bit of air actually there. Wow, just the car gets very... Oh, almost killed that fence because the car did like an endo. That was absolutely terrifying. I know you can't see me, but my heart did indeed skip a beat there. Very bouncy over that section. Alright, so I'm not as prepared for this circuit in this direction as I thought I was, but thankfully we're still alive. I think without my handling and suspension upgrades, we would not still be alive at this point, but we're still good. Still good. Second hairpin coming up here. I guess technically we didn't have to take the first one because we started in it. Okay, nothing to see here. No drama. Nothing to see here. We have a nice gap again. Nice little kink in the road. There we go. Shortcut coming up. We're going to have to jump off to driver's left here and around this next tight bend. We're still good. We are doing just fine on the brakes. Nice and early, nice and conservative. There's our shortcut. No worry about taking the left path there. Again, nothing to worry about here. We can just be nice and chill through here, not make any mistakes. Nothing that's going to beat ourselves here, not racing anybody. Roll through nice and easily. Not the best handling car of all time, even with the upgrades, but that's okay, especially since we're on dirt. Let's not smash into the fence, but let's do it anyways, okay? It's all good. Who needs safe bonuses, Justin? That's just $1,750 we'll never get back. But this is the episode of spending money for no reason, because this car and this tournament apparently hate me. But we're still good. We are in good shape. We are heading back into kind of the city part of the town here, whatever. There it is. Got the logging district or whatever this is. Lemke and Holes plates. I've never noticed that sign. Probably because you can't see it coming the direction I'm most familiar with. Nope, stay on the road, dumbass. I wonder how much, first of all, I wonder if that's a real place or a real company or anything. Maybe it says on this one as well, and I just haven't been paying attention. But I wonder how much they paid for that Lemke and Holes plates, and or if it's a real thing. Because if it is, they are getting their money's worth. Because it's been 25 years since they signed off on whatever they paid or put in for that. Maybe it's oh, I'm just gonna spend all the money on my car repairs. Why not? But yeah, it's been 25 years since they signed that deal to have that billboard or whatever, and as someone that's in the billboard industry at the time of recording at least, that's very interesting to me. But here's our other waterfall, the smaller one, smaller waterfall. Get some mist there, some fog, it's all good. Here's some switchbacks, not hit the right side there. There's a jump over there that'll launch you to hell. And should be up to finish here shortly. There it is. So spend all the money, send this car out with a bang as far as absolutely destroying it on multiple occasions, but we will take first place all 5 race wins. We lose our safe bonus and we do have to pay for repairs, but no matter. Another victory by 20 seconds over Dylan, so a clean sweep, 5 for 5. We made 97,000 after our tournament bonus, which is a good amount, even though we had to spend again like an extra 10,000 and 12,000 on the rest of the stuff. Let's repair the car, see how bad that is. 7 grand, so we probably only made about 50 grand there through all that, but that's okay. And next time out, we will be playing the 911 Turbo Cup, so we finally get to drive probably the 3.3. I don't think we'll bother with the 3.0, but we'll see some of both, and we'll see how that goes. So our first race in the 3.3 911 Turbo, the Widowmaker, the 930 as it is, as it's known. So that'll be next time up. But make sure you drop that like, sub down below. Don't want you to miss any of the action next week from Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed with the Widowmaker, iRacing, Camaro content, track day content, anything else we do here. So appreciate you all so much. And until next time, as always, bye bye.